What's up, everyone? This is Officer Robert Barnero, something like that, however you say it, of the Summerville, South Carolina Police Department. We're going to talk about this case for a minute. Audit the Audit did a video on it, and maybe you've already seen that before you see mine, but anyways, I'll leave a link in the description below of that, a link of the original body cam, and I'll try to remember to leave a link to one of the articles. Anyways, Officer Barnero in the Summerville, South Carolina Police Department assaulted a man. Officer Barnero is now supposedly fired and being charged with assault and battery, and so that's a good thing. But what went down is ridiculous, and I want to show it because it highlights the ridiculousness of our police force, of the Blue Line Gang. And Officer Barnero was fired, but the rest of the police department gets away with it, it seems. They'll end up sued, but not all of them. But here, I'll show the body cam. I'll show some of the body cam here.
You just gave, I know what you picked up. I know what you picked up over there, okay?
What I picked up?
Yeah. Well, come on. Get out of the car.
No, I ain't getting out the car till y'all tell me what's going on.
We're about to tell you what's going on. Come on out.
No, bro. What's going on? Let me record this.
Okay.
Y'all got y'all. What y'all got y'all camera on?
We're recording right now, so come on out.
What's going on?
We got the camera on.
Yeah, come on out.
Tell you, all right?
Come on out.
Oh, no, don't grab me. Don't grab me. Don't grab me.
Well, we're telling you, giving you lawful order. If you don't get out, you're about to get ripped out of the car.
Well, go ahead.
So don't.
I got a back problem. Don't rip me out.
I'm not trying to do that, so come on out. Come on out. We'll explain it to you.
We're gonna tell you, dude. Come on, step out of the car.
Let me go.
No, I'm not letting you go.
Bro, let me go,
This is your last chance, man.
No.
Get the fuck out.
Get out.
Get out of the car. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Hands behind your back.
So anyway, to give you a background of what's going on there, we'll get more into it. Hopefully I don't get, for violence or whatever, hit on that on this channel. It's the original body cam shows it, and other channels show it. But anyways, the point is to give you a background on the story here. The Summerville Police Department went ahead and threw some narcotics in a box, packaged it up, put somebody's name and address on it, and then left it on this man's porch, right? And so when they took their eyes off the package for a minute, supposedly, whatever, and this man left his home. When he left his home, they caught him out on the road, pulled him over, and what you see in this body cam footage is the result of that. They pulled this man over and accused him of having this box that they left on his porch, right?
Yeah, hold him up. Up in the trunk.
If you got your camera on, punch me in my face.
You got a camera, bro.
Who punched me in my face? Somebody punched me in my face. I don't know what's going on. What's going on? I just left my grandson's house. What's going on? Somebody punched me in my face. Hey, bro. Oh, Johnny, what's going on?
Right.
What's going on?
Listen, where
Who punched me in my face? That shit hurt, man. That shit hurt.
He was wrapping up, so gave the nose thing.
8-7 call.
At the house?
Yeah, we need to go there now.
Yep. Hey, if we need to do it, we need to
Follow up for you. 521.
Yeah, I sure do. My face is hurt, man. Somebody fucking punch me. I'm a good citizen. Who fucking punch me?
Raven,
No, man, let me go.
You said you thought I was going to 300, but it's still there. We gotta confirm with them.
Yeah, we have to make sure. If we're not, we don't have anything.
Summerville 87. 87.
It's not there.
April.
They lost sight of the box. and this car left. We stopped it. He didn't want to get out. We had to extract him. It's not there. Yeah.
So, as I said, I'll leave the link to the audit and for that. But I want to touch on a different point, a little bit of a different point, and one that is mainly is, for one, number one is the police officers were the ones packaging up the drugs and delivered it. Okay, this is what we want to act like and excuse them like they have the right to do this, and because they're law enforcement or whatever, narcotics officers, whatever. The problem is, what gives them the right to do it, and why are we the people allowing things like this to continue to happen, if that makes any sense? Okay, they packaged the drugs up and they delivered it to his porch. That is technically trafficking in drugs, but they're not the ones getting in trouble for it. Instead, they tried to frame some innocent man. Okay, whatever the reason is, it doesn't matter. They tried to frame some innocent man for this when they're the ones that delivered them drugs. And it turns out this guy left his house and didn't pick up the package. And these people pulled him over anyways. And then that's the result. They yanked him out of his car, punched him in the face, choked him, treated him like crap. And then they found out the package wasn't even in there. I'll show more as we go. I want you to pay attention to a few things from their body cam footage. One, they found out that the package wasn't even in the car. The man didn't have the car package, but they chose instead, after even knowing he was already violated and abused by their fellow officer, fellow Blue Line Gang member, and you can see in this footage that no officer stood up for this man at the time he needed it. All these people sworn under oath to protect this man's rights, and they stood by and allowed him to be abused by another officer. Then they continued to violate him when they found out he didn't have the package, which they planted, and still continued to search his vehicle. And this is wrong. They found out that he was innocent. They found out that they realized he was innocent and that he didn't do nothing wrong, and so they continued to violate him instead of saying, whoa, we better back off right now. Furthermore, if you watch where they start talking about the package and you hear another officer say a snipe, and he cuts himself off, right? He's trying to say sniper. Like they got
We got lookers.
got snipers watching this dude's porch, waiting for him to pick up the package. Snipers, okay? If you catch it, the officer cut himself off. And okay, so there's another problem. And where do we draw the line here? If turns out that even though they had snipers watching the package, and the package was still on the porch while they beat up this man and abused him and violated his rights, and we're okay with this, we should not be okay with this. It needs to stop immediately. Okay, so we have they had their eyes on the package, took their eyes off of it. This man leaves his house, they beat him up, search his car, find nothing there, and then continued to further search him, even though they didn't find what they were looking for. And they had snipers watching this package, and then they realized, oh, it's still on his porch. At what point were they supposed to cut off their stop? Okay, they had no reason to pull him over, obviously, because they thought he had a package. They thought for sure he did. And the problem is, even if, so you consider that. What if you found a package on your front porch and, oh, it's addressed to the wrong person? So you pick it up, throw it in your car. Maybe you're going to take it to the post office or somewhere. It don't matter. It don't matter, because the problem is, as soon as they thought he put it in his car, they thought for sure it was in his car. They was going to pull him over as soon as they could and bust him for it, even though it was their drugs and they're the ones that put it there, and he had no idea what was in the box. But they still would have nailed him for it. This is what kind of crap we're dealing with. What kind of, scum we are dealing with. These people take oaths, and their oath is to Satan. Their oath is to the government. You know what I'm saying? And they, even though it's supposed to be to protect our Constitution and protect our rights. Instead, they went way above and out of their way to ruin this man's life. Anyways, I'll leave the rest of the body cam here, and let me know in the comments what you guys think.
Don't punch me, my face hurt. Yeah, I sure do. My face is hurt, man. Somebody punch me. I'm a good citizen. Punch me.
We thought it was going to 300, but we got it's still there.
Yeah, we have to make sure if we're not, we don't have anything.
They lost sight of the box, and this car left. We stopped it. He didn't want to get out. We had to extract him. It's not there. Yeah. Yep.
Somebody sit on the house?
We got them lookers. Them lookers.
Still on the porch.
Resisting. Whoa, mother. Man, y'all get
It's on the porch still.
After Mr. Miles was physically removed from the vehicle, the officers realized that the package was not inside it, and later determined that the package was still on the porch. Despite this, they continue to detain Mr. Miles and keep him in handcuffs.
There you go. I ain't going nowhere. Somebody punched me in my face, but that hurt for real though. Somebody hit me hard too. Somebody going to jail for real behind this.
Anybody get it?
Still sitting.
You want to search it?
What?
His car?
Yeah. Continue research. I mean, we'll get a dog, because right now he's going to say no. He didn't pick up the package. So let's get a dog, make sure there's probable cause. We search the car. I already pumped the trunk for safety.
Come on, man. I want everybody car. Everybody car. Hey, you brave cat. With all shit on, you real brave to be punching on and choking people, man. You wrong. You had no business choking and pulling on me like that. I would have complied only if you'd have let me know what the was going on. I come out my yard, everybody swarming me and punching me and throwing me on the ground. That's ruthless, that's thuggish. And y'all call us mother. Man, grab me first. I said, why are you grabbing me? I got a right for my rights now. Come on now. You behind me, I did the right thing, I stopped. And then you ordered me to get out the car for what? This man choking me and punching me.
907
No people that died over choking.
Well, the good news is that you're alive and you're kicking
You had no business choking me, bro. For choking me, you going down. You ain't had to put your hand on my neck. It ain't that serious. For whatever you looking for, bro.
Miss Moses, we're waiting for a Keon.
Where's search for?
That dog.
Where's the search for? I do not want a search on my car. I do not allow a search on my car. No. I do not conduct a search on my car. See what you looking for.
Yeah, they called him.
What should we do with the trunk open? Do we know?
We thought there was a package in there.
Who, the driver or you guys?
We did. It was supposed to be a controlled delivery.
Gotcha. Yeah, if we can get that trunk closed for him.
Yeah.
The whole thing. No?
All right. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Did they notify you about sending EMS to the traffic stop?
Negative, sir.
Can we get one for black male, approximately 30, 35, complaining of head trauma? Nobody notified them, so they're coming now.
Y'all say the EMS were coming on.
They're coming. I confirmed it. They're coming now.
We're going to search this. Anything else we find here? Secure his phone.
Mm-hmm.
So I could do a search warrant on it. He didn't admit to using marijuana.
No, I did.
Hey, you know what? Just do the instant to arrest. We'll hand it over rather than tow it.
This is stuff back behind here with this stuff, but he's got a corner cut and it smells like weed in there, so.
Yeah, he has a couple baggies in the front as well. Yeah, I'll get photos of him.
We're going to charge them and release the car to mom.
Even though Mr. Miles explicitly and adamantly denied consent to search his vehicle, and the K-9 unit sniffed the vehicle and did not alert, after Mr. Miles admits to using marijuana for his back problems, the officers thoroughly search his vehicle, including the contents of notebooks, folders, and other containers, and do not find any illegal substances.
This kind of stuff needs to stop. It's ridiculous. And this is just another point of, it's not just about a traffic stop. It is. They pulled him over, and we need to do something about that. We need to get change happen. We need to get rid of Terry v. Ohio, for one. That's 100% true. And it gives these guys every excuse. No longer, the Constitution is no longer void once them lights come on behind you, right? And we need to do something about it. We need to stand up about it. This is ridiculous. And what they did, and if you ask me, the whole department needs fired. Every one of them needs charged. Every one of them, any sniper that was there, any officer that was there during this stop, and any officer that was there during this sting operation or whatever you want to call it, they all need to be fired for violating their oaths, because they all violated their oaths. This guy went above and beyond, and he deserves worse. That's true, but they all deserve to be fired for violating their oaths and pulling this kind of scam on people. Anyway, I'll leave the rest of the video down there, and I'll leave the stuff in the description. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thanks. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Talk to you later.